guys, Laurie here. Today I'm going to be showing you another junk journal that I have made. But don't worry, for those who have been subscribed for a while, you know that I did makeup videos in the past and they will be coming back. I just haven't feeling up to doing one recently, but I will be doing a couple in the coming videos. I also have a few that I did before I got really sick and I will be putting them up shortly. But I do have another junk journal here that will be going up on my Etsy right after this video. And I would also like to say a huge welcome to all my new subscribers and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. But I'm just going to get right into it as I don't want this video to be too long. First of all, I have a few mini notepad journals that I've made that will be going in my Etsy as well. So they are card basically. They also have little bead dangles coming off the ends. They have a pocket on either side, all sewn around, and lined coffee dye paper on the inside. And I love these. I particularly love writing to my pen pals with these. They just make the perfect little letter size journal, and I have a few different covers for them. I love this one, but they're all the same size, they all have the same amount of pages, they're all decorated on the inside and the out and sewn, and all have pockets. And these will be in my Etsy store after this video as well. So just to get that out of the way, and now on to the actual journal. So this is my latest journal, and it is Paris Vintage Romance. And it has a gorgeous little charm dangle which is removable on this little hitch fastener here. It has this beautiful Paris themed cover that I just didn't want to cover at all. I didn't want to put anything else on it, as I love the Eiffel Tower and just the stamps. I just thought it was beautiful as it is. I've also done a daisy chain binding for the two signatures, which was very fun to try and learn how to do. It's also a curved spine and a hardback, and it has the metal corners. I hope that's in the frame. Metal corners on all four corners. So I'm just going to show you the charm first, and it has a bunch of different things for Paris. It has a little piece here that actually says Paris on it with a little bronze beautiful heart there, a little almost like feathers tassel, a little bling piece, of course a small Eiffel Tower, and I popped some roses in this jar, and this just says love with a gorgeous pearl on the front, and then we have a large Eiffel Tower here. And then on a separate chain, which is attached by a little lobster clip and actually comes away as well, so you have the two chains, we have a little heart again, a little blingy flower, a little pearl, and a little bag that I've made using the same fabric, the same lace rather, that I have gone around the edges. And this opens up like so, so you just kind of untie it and tug it. And inside we have a beautiful little love heart locket which does open. And I haven't put anything inside, as I'm assuming whoever wants to buy this will want to put whatever they want inside. So that just has a nice long chain, and that's just tucked in there. And like I said, this comes off of the actual charm, so you can either have it on or take it off. It's entirely up to you. I'll just put that to the side and get into the journal. So it's just, I love all the lovely lace on the front. Almost every page has some lace attached to the side, and it's just tied with some ribbon, and this is just gorgeous ribbon. Obviously it's a little wrinkled from being tied shut, but if I can get it to open, it has some beautiful images of Paris and French writing and stuff like that. Beautiful Eiffel Tower there, and that's all the way along the ribbon. Might want to get it the right way around. So, sorry, bumping you there. So when you go inside, you've got this beautiful Victorian lady right here, and just beneath her I've put some of that beautiful lace and just framed the bottom with some beautiful black lace. Then on the first page here we have a little photo frame type pocket. So this does come out and it's protected by acetate. If I can get my finger in at this angle, this does come out, and that's just a piece of ephemeras tucked in there. I'm not going to remove it as I'll never get it back in at this angle. But we also have a little bulb pin here with a little masquerade mask. Is when I think of vintage France, I think of masquerade balls and just all that fancy stuff. And then on the other side of this page we have a Franken tag, and I've just put a picture of the Eiffel Tower that's got Paris written down, and this is on photograph paper, and I've just got some lace at the top there. And then I've got a little altered paper clip here with a little paper rose, at least I think it's paper. And then inside this little envelope we have some extra journaling space and that's just held closed by this paper clip. Then over the page we have a large doily that I've distressed with, I think it's worn lipstick, maybe wrong, and I've also put a little stamp of a corset down there. And inside we have a beautiful piece of ephemera just tucked in there. Then we have a little piece of applique down here and a sort of faded stamp here as well. And then here I've put a note card, and then this opens up as well, and this just kind of pulls out. I may not be able to get this on frame. This just pulls out like so. So you have a little pocket here, a little pocket here, this flips up like this, a little pocket here, and another pocket here with some paper in it. This pocket is made of tracing paper, so it can be written on, but I just wanted to make sure you could still see the gate through it, as I just love this. This is decoupaged postcards that make up this entire sort of concertina style flip out. And then we have a little piece of ephemera that's backed onto tea-dye paper tucked in there. And then in this little belly band type thing we have an envelope with a little journaling card in there, and that just goes back like so. Again, anything you see in this, if you would like me to explain further how I did it, let me know and I would be happy to do so for you guys. So on the other side we have this beautiful digi-kit. I cannot remember the digital kit, but I will link it below. And there's nothing in this pocket, it's just a nice large pocket. Then here I have some pages that I sprayed with alcohol ink to make them the same pinky colour as the distress ink, and then I've also went over and stenciled on top of that with these beautiful little diamonds, and that's ledger paper there as well. So over the page we have a little pocket here, sorry, a little pocket here with a decoupaged tag tucked in there, and then this opens up like so, and we have a writing space here, and just tucked in this little pocket we have a piece of ephemera tucked in there, and that just pops shut with a little button. And then here we have a page out of a beautiful Shakespeare book I found, and what's more romantic than Romeo and Juliet, so I've just popped that in there as a pocket with another digital print in there, which again I will link down below. I've had these for such a long time I can't remember what they are from, but I will link them down below for sure. Then here in this beautiful sewn lace pocket I've put a vintage playing card and a double piece of ephemera, and this is some music paper that's been tea dyed here as well. On this page I've put a double pocket, and these are actually identical, which was completely by accident, but it's actually quite funny. But they're covered in tracing paper, so you can write on top of them, and they're just hand stitched around in a whip stitch, and I just love these tags here. Then on this page I have a piece of lace at the top, and then a filigree, I believe it's called, metal piece here, and this just holds a bunch of journaling pages in place. I'll pop that back later. But on the other page we have a triple or quadruple pocket, and inside we just have a handmade envelope with a picture of a, can't remember the name of those things, bodice, that's it, and a little piece of ephemera tucked in there. And then we have a large piece of stamped ephemera, and that's all in French, which I thought was very fitting. And then in here we have another Franken tag with a beautiful Edwardian lady, or Victorian lady, I don't know. So over the page we have one of these beautiful altered paper clips, and again I can't remember who I saw do this, but I will try and remember and link her down below. But she makes beautiful paper clips like this. And then in the corner I've just stamped the Eiffel Tower. And over on this page we have a little 6x6 page and a little pocket here with a little tag and piece of ephemera just tucked in there, and a little sticker up here. And then over the page just some beautiful paper there, and this little see-through pocket, tracing paper pocket, we have a beautiful peacock piece of ephemera, and I just love it. It's backed onto tea dye paper, but I just love the fact that you can see through this pocket, so I wanted something very pretty to go in there, and what's more pretty than a peacock. Some beautiful lace here, and another little bulb pin with a little dangle, and then this little belly part is actually magnetic, and it's just holding these two, well, a journal card and a piece of ephemera in there. And then we have some beautiful vellum page here, and just a little bit of decoration on this parchment paper, some stamping at the top, and again some more decoration and lace, a little flower corner piece, more lace, and a little perfume bottle on this bulb pin. And this is the centre of the first signature, and I just didn't want to cover this beautiful paper, but obviously whoever gets this can most definitely cover it if they would like to. Over the page we just have a beautiful banner that says "You are beautiful," and then a little library pocket style pocket, and I've just put a beautiful picture of a lady in there that I've just kind of distressed the edges around, and it's backed onto some tea-dyed paper for journaling. And in the back we have this digital kit envelope, and it's just got one of those card digi-kits as well, digi-prints rather. These are all from roughly the same kit, so I will link them down below. So we've got another piece of applique here and a lovely big banner with the word Paris in the centre, and this is again some parchment paper and some beautiful vellum here with some lace, and I've done a little collage here with some journaling space and a little piece of applique there and some Tim Holtz flowers and things like that. Over the page we have a little tuck spot here with another large decoupaged card, and I've also popped some journaling space over the music paper as well. And then we've got this beautiful paper here, and just held in place with a little love heart paper clip we have a little envelope and just a couple of pieces of ephemera tucked in there, and a little piece of ephemera just popped on the page as a decoration. Got some washi tape here and another bulb pin and a little fan on this. Then here underneath this little noted piece we have another decoupage tag with some lace at the bottom. Here I've made a little sort of window with some see-through paper that I cannot remember the name of, and I just said it not long ago, and I've just went round one side with washi and the other side with some lace, and I also have some lace trim at the bottom of this page. And under this little love heart doily we have a couple of pieces of ephemera just tucked in there, and I've also stamped a little rose on top and another journaling card there. And here we have one of those cool envelopes, and inside I just have a distressed invoice, not distressed, sorry, tea-dyed invoice paper, and it actually feels really old. It's quite cool how this is taken to the tea dyeing because it is quite a thin paper. It actually feels rather old and kind of fragile. The only thing is with this pocket, because of the brad on the inside, you do have to kind of hold that up to get it to go back into place. Over the page, oh sorry, and I've also stamped out the word Paris at the top of this page as well. Over the page we have a little journaling area and a little pocket with a love heart applique, and then a large tag just tucked inside this pocket here. Oh, sorry. I've not got a lot of space here, so I'm sorry if I ding you a little bit. Then in this large journaling area there is a pocket, and I've just put a bit of journaling card and a journaling piece of ephemera in there. And then we have some more of that ledger paper that I have spray inked, and I've just stamped onto this. And then here we have a double pocket, so we have a little one down at the bottom here with a piece of ephemera and another franken tag tucked in there. And then at the top we have another large tag from that digikit. These are two separate digikits, but I'm pretty sure these are the only two I've used through the entire journal, and I will link them below. I'm pretty sure they're ARTY Maze or something like that. So over the page we have another page from Romeo and Juliet, and tucked inside here we have another large journaling tag. In this lace pocket we have a large piece of ephemera and a letter page just tucks in there. And then inside, on this little bulb pin we have a little Eiffel Tower hanging, and then on the other side of that doily we have a large journal card tucked in there, and some beautiful butterflies here, and another little piece of washi tape there, and another piece of applique trim, and some trim at the bottom. And I'll show these at the end, as they just were too big to fit in the actual journal, but I wanted to still include them, so I've just popped them in the spine area, so they can be removed if the journal does get too bulky. So onto the second signature, we have this little pocket here with another journaling card tucked in there, and a little butterfly on a bulb pin here. And then in this little or large lace pocket we have a little journal with a couple of pieces of ephemera tucked into the pockets, and a lot of journaling space there. And just hanging off the back we have a little Eiffel Tower again. And then here we have a France that I've just stamped on here, and another little stamp at the bottom. And then this page flips out, and it's a large lined piece of tea-dyed paper, and then I've put some stamping, and I just love how this has come out. I honestly don't know how I did it, but I just love it. So on this page this opens up like so, and then we have that beautiful Victorian lady from the front cover, and just tucked in here we have a couple of pieces of ephemera, and in this little pocket we have another couple of pieces plus a little tag and another little decoupaged tag tucked in there, and that just ties closed, and I'll finish that later. And then in the back of that I've created a little pocket with another piece of ephemera tucked in there, and some more beautiful lace, and the Notre Dame I've stamped here, and vellum, that's what I was trying to remember. So here's another beautiful page of vellum, and another one of those altered paper clips, and these are just glued on like so you can kind of play about with it if you want. And then I've done a sort of very faint stamping down at the bottom there as well. And then here I have another photo frame with another piece of ephemera tucked in there, and again it's protected by acetate, so you can remove these and put your own pictures in or leave them as is. I have another page from that ledger that I alcohol inked, and I've again stenciled on top of it. In this little pocket we have another little journaling card and a fabric envelope, and this is on book page as well, and just a little piece of ephemera backed onto tea-dyed paper, and a beautiful little key tucked on there as well, and I've just got that kind of sitting so that the lace peeks over the edge of the pocket. Some more beautiful lace here, and a little notebook with I keep bumping these, I'm so sorry. I'll try and move it away from you a wee bit. A little lace notebook with a beautiful big button here and some applique on the front as well. So this just opens up and it's got a bunch of tea-dyed paper inside. My throat is doing my nutting as well. So over the page we have another sort of library style pocket that I've just embellished on the front, and we have a piece of ephemera tucked in here and another piece of that beautiful ephemera tucked in the back, and I've also made it a side pocket with another little handmade envelope and a piece of ephemera tucked in there. Over the page is my favourite page. So this is just held in place by another little magnet. So this pulls all the way out for a lot of journaling space, and again I just love how this tea dye took to the page, and I honestly don't know how I did it, which is just typical. So it folds out as well, and you have this beautiful Tim Holtz paper right here, and then in the back it is actually a pocket. I'm going to push this down again, sorry. It is actually a pocket, and you have this beautiful digital note card right here, and I've made a little chain as the tassel. So let me see if I can kind of get that. It's almost like a charm bracelet I've done. So I've got a little love heart here, a little wishbone, a little blingy piece, beautiful little star, and a heart with a rose in it. And then on the other side, just kind of holding this in place, we have a couple of little roses, and that just slips back in behind this beautiful Tim Holtz paper, and then the charm kind of dangles out at the top. So sorry if I bumped you there. So on the other side of the page we have another little pocket with a couple of pieces of ephemera tucked inside, and just a lovely little image here that says, "May all your dreams come true." And over the page we have a little corner filigree piece, and that's just acting as a little tuck spot for this large piece of ephemera here, which just tucks in like so. And then here I've done a little bit of can't remember, my mind is just not with it today. Layering, there we go, to make this little tuck spot, and I have a piece of ephemera tucked in here along with a little guest check. And over the page we have this beautiful applique piece here and some stamping down below, and a little tuck spot here with another piece of ephemera tucked in there. And then this is an envelope which flips out like so, and inside we have a piece of ephemera and a larger piece of ephemera just tucked in there. Get that back in. And then down here we just have a piece of stenciling that's a little heart, and I just love this paper. So into the second signature centre we have this piece of vellum here, and it's got these beautiful pieces of applique trim at the top, and it just flips open and you have a beautiful piece for journaling down here. I've also stamped the Eiffel Tower here, and again with a little love heart paper clip we have another handmade envelope and a couple of pieces of ephemera in there. The only thing is that these little pearls from the applique trim have dainted the page slightly, but that could easily be covered up with a piece of fabric or a pocket or something like that. And then on this little ball pin we do have a flower, and I have left the tails long in the centre if you want to add little beads or anything like that, and I've done that to both. So on the other side we have this beautiful applique and some more stenciling down the below. And then here I have a coin envelope that I've just decorated, and we have a large, well not a large, a small tag in there and a little journaling card tucked in there. And this piece here is also a little pocket, so this comes out as well. And then here we have another stamp of the Eiffel Tower and some more lace down the bottom and some more stamping here, and a little love heart on this bulb pin, a beautiful little photo frame here, and it has a little bird in a cage inside it, and another piece of applique here, another little layered tuck spot with a piece of ephemera tucked in there. Another page from that Romeo and Juliet book with another full page tag tucked in here. And then here, I love this. It's like a little window that I've made here with a circle cutter, and I've just stamped the Eiffel Tower so it almost looks like you're looking out into Paris. And then because I'd actually already sewn the laces onto these pages, I decided to use it to my advantage, and I've made a sort of secret tuck spot here for another little Franken tag, and I've just added some seam binding and pearls as the tab, and that just kind of hides in there. And over the page I've done some more stenciling, and some more stenciling on that ink dye paper, more stenciling on this parchment here. Oh, and another little ball pin with a rose, some more of that beautiful paper there, some more tea-dyed paper for journaling, this beautiful lady here with the word Paris behind her, and another little pocket here where I've put a violin stamp on, and a little vintage envelope held by another one of those beautiful love heart paper clips. And inside we just have some very old looking tea-dyed paper, and this is actually the back of the invoice sheet. When you get an invoice sheet, you get a piece to write on and a piece that basically copies the writing, and it just looked so vintage and old that I decided to keep the backing and use it as a separate piece of paper. So in this beautiful lace pocket we have this gorgeous little tag here that's kind of like a postcard, and I just added some cheesecloth at the top and a little piece of ephemera backed with tea-dye paper. And we just tuck in like so. Then on this little bulb clip we have a little handheld vintage looking mirror, and then that is the back of the book, which is exactly the same as the front of the book. So I'm just going to pop this to the side and get into these little guys. So this is one of those faux front envelopes that I saw Gayle do. I'm not going to attempt to say her second name because I know I will butcher it, and I don't want to do that, but I will link her videos down below, but I'm sure you know who I'm talking about already. So this just opens like so, and move this to the side. In this first little pocket we have a couple of little tags, and then this flips up like so, and up here we have a couple of pieces of ephemera just tucked in this pocket, and another piece of ephemera tucked in here, and I've just stamped the back with that beautiful French stamp. And then this opens up like a little doorway, and inside we have another couple of pieces of ephemera tucked in there. I'll sort of fix that later. But on the other side we have a little paper book page envelope with a little dangle there, and inside we just have a little concert tag ticket and another piece of that beautiful ephemera that I've just printed onto photo paper, and I just got those off of Pinterest. And then here I got this idea again from Gayle, and I've just got it held closed with one of those beautiful love heart paper clips again, and I've just stitched all around it, and I've popped some washi tape up here just to strengthen that spine, and I've got some cheesecloth in there as well, and it's on tea-dyed paper. So inside we just have a few other pieces of ephemera that are all backed with, well, apart from this one, they're all backed with tea-dyed paper for journaling. And then last but certainly not least, we have this beautiful vintage French comic book, basically, magazine, that's the word I was looking for, of Notre Dame. So I'm assuming it's the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I cannot speak French, so but this is real vintage, and this is going to be sitting in the centre of the book. So hopefully you guys liked this flip through, and if you did, please let me know in the comments below, and if you didn't, let me know in the comments below, and see if I can improve in any way. But this will be for sale in my Etsy shop as of today, as will these little guys. So if you're interested, please go have a look. I will link it down below, along with any of my other flip throughs, and anything else that I have mentioned in here will be linked down below. So thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time.